Big John, Big John.
All right, good Wednesday morning, everybody. It's a little after 8. Kind of hung around the house and had to make a few phone calls at 8 o'clock. Eric just got a hold of me and he kept that Kubota Bobcat, or that Kubota skid steer, for another day, so we're going to get another load of logs. I was thinking I was going to have to put my Bobcat in the trailer, take it over there and load the logs up, then go back and get it. But Eric messaged me and said he kept it for another day, so we're going to go get a load of logs. Hopefully the guy calls me back about the Pro 700 in the tractor, and we'll get this field and see where it's partially planted. That's what I got done last night. Load the drill up with the 562, 572 wheat. The other AgriPro wheat that I've got. Finish that, go to Woodville, get started on the big field over there. So we'll have a side-by-side here, we'll have a side-by-side over there, and we'll figure out something at Dad's too. Do a side-by-side over there, or maybe all the... I need to get the wagon layman's empty, so we'll run that till it's empty. I got way too much wheat, way too much. Anyway. All right, as you see back there, got another trailer load of wood, and I helped them chip up a bunch of stuff while I was here. But I made the call and got talked to the AFS specialist for Redline Equipment. He's on his way to Kenton. When I get home, I got to get Bertha out and get it started and give him a call, and he's gonna call me back. He said there's a few things that he can walk me through to try and get it going. See you, buddy. And try and straighten it out. If not, if them couple things that he's got in mind don't work, then he's gonna have to come out. So she looks a lot different than when we started. He's got a few big trees to come out. He's got a few big trees to come out, and that'll be about it. Clean up all the small stuff. Tree service. All right, the cab on this truck is so bad it's rotting out that I can't get in and out the driver's door, so you got to climb out the passenger door, which makes doing this kind of interesting. So hopefully, yeah, good, those weren't laying on there. So, and these, oh, that one's just completely gone. Don't trust them, they don't work worth a hoot. So we take a bungee cord, hook it under the door, come in there like that. That way if a log does fall off, the bungee cord will let go. You don't break nothing. You don't break nothing. Same on this side. You can see how those are all bent and broke. And they put the weld joint on the bottom, right where all the stress is. So a couple bungee cords makes everything better. Put that on there, run that up there. Now I want to back up a little more. So here's my auxiliary throttle. So, reach in, put it in reverse. She's not gonna move because we're in the grass. Ease the throttle. Neutral. Let's go see how we look. That'll work. So there's the wood sled. So now if you keep going up with it, you could probably get in the truck and drive out right now and it'd be fine. But I run it all the way up. Is it gonna work? Ain't gonna do it this time. Last couple times it pushed the truck and trailer right forward. There we go, neutral. All we had to do was bump it a little bit, and we just popped a bungee cord. Yep, popped her loose. So now we gotta get that off of there. Everything's out. You can't drive forward with that door down like that. You'll wreck them. So luckily, everything was out. Otherwise, I'd have had to pull the door back up and hook the bungee strap onto it, but I didn't have to this time. Yeah, I've been online looking for a new cab for it. That's the only complaint I have about this whole trailer, is them little latches that they put on there to hold them doors open. Other than that, it's a great trailer. So, put that back in there, close the door, latch her. We're gonna have to pull ahead a little bit. Good thing I got long arms. There we go. Put my auxiliary throttle back. Dad's here. Time to get planting wheat. Put the straps back up here. The gap between here and here is shorter than here and there, so I use that one. There we go. Put it between there and there, it stretches it out. So anyway, we'll get this parked and get the tractor out, give that guy a call, see if we can't get the AFS system fixed. All right, well, got the wagon around here, got the extension on. There goes Dad. Yeah, got everything set up. Luckily we hadn't opened the chute yet. I'd climb up in the tractor, pull the lever for the hydraulics, and yeah, everything's got a a mist on it now. Blew a hydraulic line. Luckily, when I had these made for that auger, I think they were too short. I think the original ones were too short or something. I don't remember how it was, but when I had new ones made, I put ends on them. So here's an end, and it's that long, 6 feet, and this is a 6-footer here too. Things get pinched up here. You can see this hose has gotten damaged from the 3-point hitting it. Stuff gets up in here and stuff happens. So when I had them made, being they're 30 some feet long, I made couplers, and I made the last 6 feet changeable. Not much is going to happen to it going through there. Yeah, because it goes from the tractor all the way back through the grain cart, loops around, goes over there, comes through here, and they go all the way up to the top of that auger. So yeah, they're 30, 35 feet, 40 feet long. That gets expensive when you want to change them. So yeah, put ends on them. If you ever have to replace anything, put 6-foot ends on them. That way you only got to change 6 feet of it. Anyway, the guy's on his way from Bellevue to look at my monitor. He says it should be just get in there and change some stuff around. So it locked up on me. He couldn't talk me through anything. So he's coming from Bellevue, and I asked him to bring me see if they had a transmission temperature sending unit, because that's acting up on this tractor too. And I'm not sure where that's at. So anyway, yeah, I just wanted to plant wheat. All right, new hose installed, and she's full. Ben showed up from Red Line and explained to me what's going on with my monitor. So when we get done with wheat, I'll have to send it in, and he said they could fix it. What happening is the case is coming loose here. I need to get a clamp put on here for right now to keep it tight. He said that'll take care of it. But he was nice enough to bring me a hydraulic oil temp sender, which is what them stars right there are. So I got that to fix. In the morning when it's nice and cool, I don't want hot hydraulic oil spraying out all over me. Anyway, we're gonna go get some lunch and then we'll get busy. All right, well, we got the drill all put back together, or the hose. This is kind of tight here. Hang on, don't get into anything. Got her filled up. Went up to the house, ate lunch. Well, the guy from Case showed up, and the case for my monitor is starting to separate. He says it's a common problem with the older ones. They get old. So for now, this is my fix, and I am going to, if it starts acting up, I have to clamp it in the top left corner, and we'll go from there. So anyway, that's the fix for now. When I get done using it, I'm going to take it off, and he's going to send it in, send it up to Canada to actually get it fixed. So there we are. She's clamped. So I think we're good to go. Had to wash the back window. It was pretty messy, covered in oil. All right. We're seated. Are we on our line? Yes, we are. All right, let's boogie. Throttler back. About 5.5 mile an hour, 6 mile an hour. 6 mile an hour? That's a nice speed. They say you can drill up to 10 mile an hour with this thing. I'm happy with 6. 5.5, 6. It's doing a nice job. If you go too slow in this amount of fodder, it'll ball up. So by rolling along, that drag on the back scatters stuff. So yeah, we're rolling. Transmission temperature fault. I know. Ben did bring me this from Bellevue, so that's the sensor. Of course, it's below the full level of the oil, down underneath the tractor on this side. He said they told him to tell me to make sure do it when the engine's cool, when everything's cold. So yeah, because I don't want hot transmission oil coming out all over you. Because I'm sure it's probably going to come out of there in a hurry. It's going to be one of them deals where you break it loose, unplug it, break it loose, have the old one ready, unscrew it, put your finger on it, and then stick the other one back in. So downshift, raise. Alright. 3. Right down here somewhere. I also talked to him about why my GPS, I'm losing it. Lost it in the combine a couple times, and I had an idea because they were talking about solar flares, but that's what it is. The solar flares that happened a couple weeks ago are the reason that we can see the northern lights here in Northwest Ohio as vivid as we can. So, and that's messing with the WAS satellites, which is the free satellite system that I'm using. I don't pay a prescription. He told me they have a prescription for the next level upgrade, and it's $470 a year. So I might think about that next year, but all I've got to do is finish this field, one field at Dad's, and 40 acres of Woodville wheat, and I'm done with the GPS. I don't need it for grain carting. So we'll and the markers on this drill don't work anymore. The switch valve, I mean, we could fix them if I had to, but they ain't been used because either this tractor or scooters on it, and they both have guidance. So anyway, this is the rest of my day. We'll get this field done, then we're going to go to Dad's. I was going to go to Woodville, but we're going to go to Dad's and finish that 20-acre field of his, or do that 20-acre field at his house. And yeah, so see you in a little bit. All right, finished up here at my house. Moving to Dad's. moving to Dad's. Be over there in a few minutes. I'm under half, probably got a third, but that'll be enough to do the headlands, cut everything in, which is nice because you're picking it up, setting it down a bunch, turning around real sharp, and you ain't got a whole lot of weight in it. So I'll get all the headlands cut in, then we'll fill it up, and yeah, we'll go from there. See you over there. All right, just filled up for the second time in this field. Started, it was only about a third of a third full when we started. We're 16 acres in. It's 5 o'clock, 5 till. Having a beer. Dad bought me a beer when he brought the seed wagon back. Yingling. All right. 5 acres to go. Okie dokie. 20 acres done. Now the thing says 21.1, but I had to go back and hit a bunch of spots where I was dragging stuff up and had to pick the drill up to get rid of the debris. So yeah, we're done here. guys didn't shut off. Alright, well, we pinned it up and pinned the front disc gang up and heading back to my house. Going to park this in the barn on the concrete so I can change that transmission solenoid or sensor in the morning, and go from there. So yeah, we'll probably see you in the morning. I don't know what else is going to happen. It's 20 till 6. Who knows?